Hi everyone! I'm ready to do my results of my Use It Up challenge that I did this summer. I was a little bit ambitious with the products that I picked, and I think I mentioned that I didn't think I'd actually be able to use some of them up, and I was totally right. I'll go ahead and get started here. The first one is kind of a success, I suppose. I remember that when I first filmed that video back in May, I wasn't sure if this was full or empty, and as it turns out, it was basically full. I think within the week, maybe two, I'll actually be able to get this Instant Age Rewind Primer used up completely. So I'll save that one and I'll finish that one up. The next product is Strawberry Syrup Lip Gloss from Bath & Body Works. And in May, I was at this line here, and as you can see, I did wind up using about halfway down. I'm gonna actually put this in my fall Use It Up challenge because I think if I mix it with a lot of different lipsticks, I can actually bring it right into the fall. It's kind of a berry over the one that I'm wearing right now, so. And the other lip gloss that I had in there was this Coconut Pineapple, again from Bath & Body Works. Yeah, I didn't get very far with this one. I don't know why. It's delicious. I should have used it all the time. So I guess I'll keep using it as well. I guess if I squish it down, I have about 2/3 of it left. I was highly unsuccessful in this challenge. I didn't realize exactly how long makeup lasts. So on this piece of paper last time, I kind of drew a line for where I was and for each different product. So I'll kind of go through them and share that with you, how much progress I actually made on these things. The only one that I actually used completely up, and I'm so happy to be rid of this, I really did not like this mascara at all. It gave great volume, it did exactly what it said, but about halfway through the morning, it would start smudging under my eyes, and then later on in the afternoon, it would start flaking off, so I was just walking around constantly with the raccoon eye, dark circles, so I am never ever buying this again. I am so glad to see it go. First product here that I can actually compare is the Mally eyeshadow stick in Saddle Shimmer. And what I wound up doing with this one, started using it as an eyeshadow base for all of my powder shadows, and so anytime it would kind of peek through, it would just add a little hint of shimmer, and I really love using that, and I'm actually going to add that into the next challenge as well because I really want to use that one up. So the bottom of the paper is where the bottom of each product is. As you can see, the shadow stick I made quite a bit of, here's where I was in May and here's where I am now. So I made quite a bit of progress, but I'm pretty sure that if I try using this up for the rest of the year, it's going to take me the rest of the year because the bottom of it is obviously the bottom of the paper. So I have a lot of that product left. And I used that basically every single day. So that's gonna be with me for a while, I suppose. The next one is Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer from Rimmel in black. And I used this one a lot too because it's waterproof, so it was really good during the summer. I put it on the inner rim of my eye and it lasted a while, longer than some of my not waterproof ones were. So as you can see, it's right here. In May, this is where I was. Here's where I was on September 1st. So I still have quite a bit of that product left, but I'm actually just going to wind up throwing it away because I have very sensitive eyes. You know, I don't want to give myself any worse trouble by using something that's maybe contaminated. It's old. It was old when I started using it, and it's 3.5 months older now. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. I will keep that in mind for the future, that I don't go through nearly as many eyeliners as I would have thought that I would have. The next one that I have on here is the Avon Spectra Define eyeliner, and as I mentioned, I really used to love these. but it had a tendency to dry out, and that's exactly what this one did. So I used it for a while, and then it just became really irritating and painful, and it would pull when I tried to apply it to my eye. So I eventually just kind of gave up on that one. This one, I didn't have very much left to begin with. So here's where I was in May, the top line there. And here's where I got it down to. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I kind of gave up on it. The last item on this paper is the Sugar Rosé from Fresh. And that's the lip balm. It has an SPF of 15, or the lip treatment, I guess it's called. And on this one, I made a lot of progress on it. So in May, here's where I was. Here's where I was on September 1st. And so you can see I don't have very much left of that. So I will actually just continue using that one until it's all the way gone. It should not take me very long at all. Because I didn't really use this one other than a couple days here and there. I didn't use this one consistently, and I got it all the way down as far as I did. So I'll just keep using this one off and on, and then when it's done, I will get rid of it. And now for the incredibly disappointing results of the face products. So the first one, set of concealers from YBF. I did hit a ton of pan, as you can see, but I didn't actually use them up, unfortunately. The reason that I am not as fond of these in the summer is because they're very slick. They don't stay on very well in the summer. So I think that these I'll have a better time with actually in the cooler months. I'm going to try to use as much as I can in the next couple of months here, and then at the end of the year, for sure, whatever's left, I'm just gonna get rid of it. The next product is the blush and bronzer set from YBF. At the beginning, I just had a teeny little bit of pan showing, so I did get it down, I guess, more than before. But these last forever. It's like magical. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I used these basically every day since the start of the challenge, and it's almost like I didn't even touch them. So I guess that's good news. You get the bang for your buck here. You get your money's worth. But the problem is that, especially with the bronzer, it's starting to get that hard on top. So actually I probably won't keep using that. I have other bronzers that I like a lot better. But I love the blush. The blush is beautiful. I use it every day and it never goes away. It is the blush that keeps on giving, so I'm gonna continue using it. It is a beautiful fall color as well. I'll just continue using it until it's gone, however long that may be. Other product that I used every day, sometimes multiple times a day, is the Tarte Smooth Operator Clay Finishing Powder. I can't even, I have no explanation for why there is any of this left. I used it constantly, and it really doesn't even look like I touched it, frankly. In May, that's where the line was, and as you can see, I just have a little bit less than that. So I don't know. This, again, it's magic. So if you buy this, expect to have it for an inexplicably long amount of time. My last product here is the Bare Minerals Original Formula in Light W15. I used it this summer, and as I noted in the very first video, it's not really my shade. I feel like I could give this to somebody and it would work a lot better for them. I do have other Bare Minerals foundations in Fairly Light, and that seems to be more my shade, so I'll keep those, but I'm probably gonna wind up rehoming this one. Again, I used it a lot. I did not use it every day, so this one I will not feel bad about getting rid of. It's not my color. It is virtually still in exactly the same place despite getting pretty regular use over the summer. I'm ashamed of how little progress I actually made on any of these products. So as I said, some of them I will add to my fall challenge. Some of them I'll throw away, and some of them I will give away. It's really been kind of an eye-opening experience for me because, for me anyway, I didn't expect that it would last as long as it does. So it's really gonna help me curb my spending, my buying. So this has been really interesting and I'm excited to start my next challenge. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave them for me. I do like to read the comments. And if you have any ideas for future videos, please leave that in a comment as well. Peace and love.